problem. What do you want to say, Nightmare? What do you want to say? Go ahead.
Allah.
Go straight on the topic. What do you want to say?
Okay, you were. I hear you about talking about the Allah. He was one that is going to be responsible of collecting the Quran.
Yeah.
And not the Ottoman. You know.
So who is the one, according to Islam, is responsible to collect the Quran? Is it Allah or Uthman?
Well, first it was collected by Abu Bakr. The first collection.
This is not the question. This is not the question. The Quran is collected. The one you have in your hand right now is collected by who?
The one is put in the Codex by Uthman, but first collection was done by Abu Bakr.
Okay. Do you have the book of Abu Bakr?
Uthman used the
no, don't tell me Uthman used. Do you have? The question is very simple. Do you have the book of Abu Bakr?
Is the book of Uthman? Uthman used the copies of Hafsa. Hafsa had when Abu Bakr did the collection. He put those copies in Hafsa's house. When Uthman, let me finish. Okay. When Uthman he wants to put the Quran in the Codex, okay, he asked Hafsa to give him those copies.
And what he did, and what he did with the copies, and what he did with the copies, did he burn it or he use it?
They say he returned it back to Hafsa.
So now we have. So now we have.
And he burned.
Okay. So he burned. So what he burned? Then? What he burned? What he burned?
Then he burned the copies, the personal copies of the others disciples, including his copy.
Why he burned his own copy?
Well, he wants to, because it's personal. He wants to have official copy.
Okay.
Personal copy was not accepted. It was done by one person.
Okay.
The copy that he did, it was done by me.
The Quran you have right now in your hand, is this a copy from who?
The one you have now is Uthman. But you say it was collected. Allah is one who's going to collect.
No. Okay, hold on.
Did you check what the tafsir says about the verse?
Hold on. We will go to the tafsir, no problem. It says, Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'an. Who is the one is talking?
Okay.
Who is the one is talking? Who is the one is talking?
Allah is talking.
Okay. When he say Inna alayna, who is alayna here? Go back to who? Go back to
go back to Allah.
Okay, so it is Allah saying it is on us, which means him, to collect the Quran. Do you agree?
To collect it in the prophet chest. That's what the tafsir says.
Okay,
he's gonna collect in the prophet chest, not in the codex, not in the book.
All right. Are you saying the prophet he remember the Quran?
Well, that's what it says. It's in prophet chest. That's what the tafsir says. He didn't say I'm gonna collect it in the codex in the book. You were totally wrong. This
is not the question. I'm asking you.
Well, you have to admit that you were wrong.
No. You will see who's wrong. Do you believe? You just say that the prophet, the Quran means that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the prophet. Is that correct?
That's what the tafsir.
Don't tell me that's what. Tell me. I want your answer. I want a confirmed answer. Are you saying to me, and you believe that Allah he meant by this that the Quran will be preserved in the chest?
Will be collected in the prophet's chest. Yes.
Okay. Did the Prophet of Islam forget any Quran?
Yeah, maybe he has forgotten, like any other human being. Probably he forgot something.
This is another question. This is another question. Did he preserve the Quran or not preserve the Quran? If he forgot one verse, it means he is not preserving the Quran. So the question is very simple. Did your prophet forget the Quran or not?
No, not the whole Quran. Maybe he forgot some verses.
Maybe he forgot some verses. Guys, did you hear it? Maybe he forgot some verses. So this verse in the Quran is a lie, because Allah saying, and you just said that it's what he meant, that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the prophet, and you just admitted now that maybe the prophet he forgot some.
He's a human being.
It doesn't matter. Do Allah know that he is a all of you Muslims are a human being. So what the point? All of you are a human being at the end of the day. So you are the one who said, not me, that this verse mean that the Quran is going to be preserved in the chest of the prophet. That's your answer, not mine. I've already heard you, and I asked you 4 times. I asked you 4 times.
That's the answer of the scholar.
Don't be stupid now. Don't be stupid now. If you don't believe in it, don't tell me that the answer of the scholar.
No.
Okay, I asked you, do you believe in this? You said yes.
Of course I believe.
Okay,
and
so how the prophet forget? How the prophet forget if your God? Listen. If your God said, I will make you go inside the fire, and fire will not burn you. Can Allah do that?
Of course He can do that.
Thank you very much. So if Allah said that, and then you go inside the fire and you get burned, it's mean Allah is a liar. Now here, Allah, He said, according to you, that this verse mean that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet.
No. It doesn't say preserve. It's jama'. That's the difference between.
So what does that mean? Jama'? What jama' mean?
Put it together. That's what
okay. Put it together. Why it was? What do you mean? Put it together. Muhammad, he have a book inside him and put it together.
Nah, he will put it together. Don't be stupid. Don't use that kind of language.
Listen. Okay, let me get you busted. Let me get you busted. What is
you don't know Arabic.
What is the interpretation? Abdul, let me
preserve is happen.
Let me spank you live on air. What is the interpretation you like us to read together on air for this verse?
We are check Ibn Kathir. Yes.
Okay, Ibn Kathir. Hold on.
Give me the verse. Give me the verse number so I can check.
Give me the verse number. You are talking about the verse and you are giving me the explanation of the verse. You do not know the verse number yet?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Of course, nobody know the verse number exactly because I remember the verse. I remember the interpretation, but I don't remember the number.
Hold on, Abdul. Listen.
Give me so I can help you.
Hold on. Let me get you. You choose Ibn Kathir, so live with it. Are you sure you want Ibn Kathir? Final choice.
Yeah, look for Ibn Kathir. Yes, no problem. Okay. But give me the numbers of verse so I can look for you.
No problem. Here we go. I will go to Ibn Kathir and let us see what Ibn Kathir says about this verse. All right. All right. I'm just looking for Ibn Kathir.
Give me the number.
I do not know even how to find the verse in his Quran.
I don't know. This is stupid. Give me the number and I will find it.
I don't want to give it to you. I will make you suffer. Find it. I want to show everybody how stupid the Muslims are.
Because you always use a scholar. No, you didn't use a scholar. You use your interpretation.
You are trying to prove me wrong, but you do not know even the verse number. I mean, how stupid that?
I don't have to. I don't have to know the number.
Why you don't have to?
No, it's not necessary.
You call me specifically to talk about it, but you do not know.
Yeah, I know the verse. I know interpretation. I don't. If I don't know the number, does not mean that I'm not. Right. I don't have a right to correct you. Yes, I have a right to correct you.
All right. Let us go and read together. All right. Read with me on the screen. This is Ibn Kathir, and this is your choice. I will give you the link in your Skype in case.
Why you don't want to give me the number? Give me the number.
I want everybody to laugh at you.
No. Give me the number.
I'm telling you, I want everybody to laugh at you.
What? No. Give me the number.
Why you cannot look for the number by yourself? What's wrong?
What? You are you gonna give me time? 10 minutes to look for it? You want me to give me 10 minutes to look for it?
Open the verse. It's in front of you, and the number is there. Read with me now. Read with me what Ibn Kathir says. I want you to read it for me yourself.
You gave it to Ibn Kathir in Arabic or in English?
I gave you the link and the text in front of me in Arabic. You can read it. Read it for me. You said it does not mean to collect the Quran in his chest.
No. What?
It does not mean to preserve, right? It does not mean to preserve.
When I'm talking about you were saying that you were wrong when you say that
Does it mean
Allah, He says, gonna collect the Quran in
yeah. Okay, but you said,
no, don't try to make me
Abdul, you said Ibn Kathir, he will prove you wrong that this is not about preserving the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. You said that. Now Ibn Kathir in the front of us, read for me.
Listen, you were wrong. What you were telling you were telling Allah.
I will squeeze you like Jibreel. You are a liar. You are a liar. You said
this is what you
said that it's not going. Muhammad is just a human, and he is not going to preserve the Quran. You said that. Correct?
I'm talking about jam'. It's not preserving jam'. The word jam'.
That's
is to collect.
Okay, now read with me. Then.
Preserving.
Now read with me. Now read with me. So Muhammad. Muhammad.
Admit that you were wrong.
So no, I'm not wrong. You are the liar.
You said to the guy.
No. You are the liar. You are changing the topic.
Uthman, he told me no.
Don't scream.
The verse says Allah did.
Abdul.
You were wrong.
Abdul.
That guy, he was
everybody will laugh at
talking
you.
about preserving the Quran in the chest of the Prophet.
So he did not preserve it. Did he preserve it or not? Did your Prophet preserve the Quran? Yes or no?
Don't admit that you were wrong first.
I'm not wrong, because the Quran says Inna alayna jam'ahu wa Qur'anahu.
Admit, you have to admit that you were wrong first.
Okay, let me get you busted. Did Allah in the Quran says to Muhammad, you will never forget the Quran?
Admit first that you want to. Don't change.
We will see who will admit that
you're wrong.
Did Allah say to Muhammad, you will never forget the Quran? Yes or no?
Admit first that you were wrong.
You said, no, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. You are a donkey. You are
wrong.
Ibn Kathir support me. Ibn Kathir, you are the one who chose Ibn Kathir. It's in front of me. He support me. Inna alayna jam'ahu ay fi sadrika wa Qur'anahu ay an taqra'ahu. فإذا قرأناه listen أي بعد حفظه وتلاوته.
What it means في صدرك?
Do you see حفظه? الحفظ.
Yeah, I said. What do you mean in صدرك?
What حفظ mean? What حفظ mean?
Yeah, preservation. Yes. And what is صدرك?
So Muhammad is going to preserve the Quran. You said he will not preserve the Quran.
What is صدرك?
In your chest.
No, it's not in the book anymore. You told the guy it's in the book.
What in the book?
Huh? Well, go back in the video. You told the guy, did Uthman preserve the Quran or Allah? The guy said,
because the one who preserved,
Allah did. But Allah said in the Prophet chest.
Okay, so now you are saying, it's not even Allah, it's not even Muhammad, it's Uthman.
No. You were the one who asked the guy, did Uthman preserve or Allah?
Let us not to shout.
The guy said, Uthman preserved it. No, wrong. Allah in Quran says he's the one who's going to preserve the Quran.
Let us go back. Let us go back from zero.
Allah said, I will preserve it in the Prophet chest.
Okay, so now you admitted that Allah will preserve it in the Prophet chest.
Not in the book. You're wrong.
Okay, so now you admitted.
You were wrong.
You just admitted. Why you idiot? You said to me that it's not going to be preserved a second ago.
No. Were you wrong or not?
No. I'm not wrong. You are the one.
No, yes, you
see
wrong.
How you get yourself busted?
Because now,
a minute ago, you are the one who said to me, you are lying. It's not going to be preserved. The Prophet is just a human, and now you just admitted.
I just said you are.
No. Let me mute you. Because you are shouting. I will give you a mic. Don't talk. Listen carefully, guys. Did he say you did lie to the guy and you told him that Allah in the Quran saying he will preserve the Quran, and then he said this is verse speaking about is going to be collected in the chest of the Prophet, not preserved. And he said to me, where did you get the word preserved from? Can you see it? And then I said to him, okay, which interpretation you want me to? I asked him, I said to him, are you saying that it's going to be preserved in the chest of the Prophet? He said, no, it does not say preserve. It says it's going to be collected. So I asked him again, does that mean it's going to be preserved? He said, no, nowhere it says preserve. I said, which interpretation you like us to read? He said, Ibn Kathir. All right. So we went to Ibn Kathir, and he just admitted that it meant to preserve in the chest of the Prophet. The mic is yours, and we are listening. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening now. It's your time.
Okay. You told the guy who collected the Quran, he told you, man, and you told him, you are wrong, because Allah has said in the Quran, I'm the one who's going to collect the Quran.
Does it say that or no? Am I right? Lying? Does it say in the Quran, Allah, he said, I will collect the Quran? Yes or no?
In the Prophet chest.
No, does it say in the Quran in the Prophet chest? Does the Quran says, I will collect the Quran in the Prophet chest?
The interpretation it says in the Prophet chest.
So the Quran does not say the word chest, correct?
It doesn't say chest, but the interpretation says it.
Does the Quran mention anywhere the name of Muhammad about collecting the Quran in his chest?
Well, in the Jam'a Quran, you mean Jam'a? I mean he's gonna collect it in the Prophet chest.
No, no,
That's
no.
what
I'm asking you.
hold
on, Nightmare. Does it say in the verse anywhere, I'm going to collect the Quran in the chest of the Prophet Muhammad, or it says, I will collect the Quran and I will recite it?
Yes, I will collect the Quran. Yes, that's what it says. It doesn't
Thank
mention.
you very much.
Doesn't mention.
So it doesn't mention.
Chest.
Okay, I ask you, just to go in time. I ask you, who is this verse? You said to me, this is not about Allah. This is about Muhammad. Correct?
What did you say? Repeat.
You said this verse is not about Allah is going to collect the Quran and reserve the Quran. It's about Muhammad's chest. Correct?
No, what I said, he's gonna collect the Quran.
Yes, it's going to be in his chest, collected in his chest. You said that, correct?
Okay, but this is what you were wrong.
And then I ask you, does that mean that Allah, he said that the Quran will be preserved in the chest of the Prophet? You said no, correct?
I say the verse doesn't say preserve.
No, you said no. You said to me no. It's wrong. It's recorded, Nightmare. It's recorded. People will go just 2 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
So you said it does not say. You said it doesn't say. It doesn't say preserve. You are lying. You said that to me. In the front of me, it says he is going to preserve it. Hafzahu. What hafzahu mean?
Okay. Well, let me finish. The word jama' that you have in the verse.
Does it say hafzahu in the interpretation? You are the one who asked me to read Ibn Kathir. It's your choice.
Just the word jama'. I was wrong.
Why you did lie? Why you did lie? Okay, now do you agree that the word in Ibn Kathir, it says that the Prophet is going to be collected in his chest and he is going to preserve it? Yes or no?
Yes, that's what the
guys, did he say that? Be my witness. But a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, you said the Prophet is just a human and he might forget some verses.
Yeah, he might forget some verses. Yes.
Okay. So how is going to be collected in his chest? And this is the promise of Allah, is going to be preserved. And you admit it says preserved, but is going to forget some verses.
What's wrong? Everybody forget. It's a human being.
But this is mean it's not preserved. If somebody forgets, it means it's not preserved. Where is the preservation?
No.
Abdul, what the purpose? Abdul, listen. You are the one who said
mistake.
Don't scream. We cannot talk in the same time. You are the one who said it doesn't say preserved. Then I ask you which interpretation you want. You said Ibn Kathir. We went to Ibn Kathir, and you accuse me of lying when I use the word preserve. It says nowhere it says preserve. We went to Ibn Kathir upon your choice and your elective choice, and Ibn Kathir says hifzuhu, which means you are going to preserve it. And now you are saying the Prophet might get some verses. So where is the preservation? It is a false preservation. The mic is yours.
No, it does not mean because if you make mistake, it does not mean that you're not preserved. I know sometimes something by heart. But when I want to read it, I made mistake. Not does not.
So why Ibn Kathir? Why Ibn Kathir? Okay. Why you asked me to read Ibn Kathir, who said the preserve when it's not a preserve? You just said it doesn't mean he will preserve it. So why Ibn Kathir is lying? Are you saying Ibn Kathir is stupid now? Are you saying Ibn Kathir? Don't stop. Are you saying Ibn Kathir is wrong? And you are the one who chose for me Ibn Kathir to read it from. You're mine.
Like the word jam' mean to collect in Arabic.
This is not the topic now. You are the one who said it does not say anywhere to preserve. And you are the one who said this is not about Allah, it's about Muhammad. And you are the one who said go to Ibn Kathir. And now we are in Ibn Kathir and Ibn Kathir agree with me. So why you choose Ibn Kathir if he agree with me.
Ibn Kathir agree with you. You were telling to the guy, Allah is gonna, he's not the one.
Okay, let me get you more busted. Let me get you more.
No, Abdul, let me prove that you are wrong.
Let me give you a good spank. Let me give you a good spank. Let me give you a good spank.
The guy, Allah is the one who's gonna collect the Quran.
Right, okay.
Man.
Yes, it's Allah. It says Allah. It says Allah. It says Allah. It says Allah. Now listen carefully. Did Allah? You admitted. You admitted. Hold on. Nightmare. We cannot talk at the same time. Be civil. Just hold on. Hold your horses.
Saying that collection has to do with the Prophet chest.
Abdul. We talk about this.
People, they can go back to the tape and they cannot see it.
Abdul,
you were wrong.
Okay. Abdul, listen carefully. Listen to the question carefully. Oh, sorry. By mistake, this started. Hold on. All right. Listen carefully, Nightmare. Did Allah say the Prophet he is capable to preserve the Quran, and he will? Yes or no?
In the verse, Allah he said, "Inna alayna jama."
No, this is not the question. The question is very simple. Either you say, Nightmare, don't play games. Either you say yes or no. Does Allah says anywhere that Muhammad is going to preserve the Quran?
That's another verse.
I didn't say anything. I said does it say in the Quran that, because that verse you quote for me again, it says Allah will preserve, not Muhammad. It doesn't mention the name of Muhammad.
It says
so
that Allah will preserve.
I'm asking you a very simple question. Either you say yes or no. Does the Quran anywhere? Does the Quran anywhere says anywhere that Allah will make Muhammad not to forget the Quran?
If any verse, I don't recall any verse like that. You have shown to me.
So there's no verses. Okay, no, I'm not going to show you anything now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that Ibn Kathir must be wrong, because if nowhere in the Quran says Muhammad preserved the Quran, so the interpretation of Ibn Kathir which you chose must be wrong.
Repeat what you say. What is your question?
If Ibn Kathir is saying that the Prophet is going to preserve the Quran, and there's
no. Okay. What does it say?
It says حفظه بعد حفظه وتلاوته. What's wrong with you? You speak Arabic. I speak Arabic. It's in front of your eyes.
وحفظه. I mean, God is going to preserve.
Who is going to حفظه? Who? It says أي بعد حفظه وتلاوته نبينه لك ونوضحه. Talking to who? Talking to Muhammad.
I mean, after Allah.
Yeah, and who is the one? Who is going to do? Who is the one who? من الذي سوف يحفظ. Listen, من الذي سوف يحفظ. Who is the one? Who is the one will practice حفظه here in this sentence? Who is the one?
After حفظ, I mean.
Okay, who is the one who will do حفظه? Nightmare. You are the one who said this mean preserve. Now you are changing your mind.
Allah is going to preserve it.
Allah, he will preserve it?
Allah, yes, Allah will preserve it.
Okay, let me shut you up and show everybody that you are a person who do not know Islam. Here we go. A second, guys, he said to me, the verse does not say Allah will preserve it. It says Muhammad. Now he go back to what I said in the beginning.
No, don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth.
You just said Allah will preserve it, not Muhammad.
No, you're putting words in my mouth. I never said that.
Abdul, do you want us to go back and play the audio from the beginning when you call me? You are the one who said you did lie to the guy saying that Allah will preserve the Quran. It's not Allah. It says that this is about Muhammad, and you go and read the interpretation.
No, that's not what I say. I say you. Why did you want me to repeat that 1,000 times? I say you told the guy who collect the Quran. The guy told you Uthman. I told him no. Allah said the Quran, I will collect the Quran. I told you no, this is when Allah said the verse that he was talking about collection of the Quran in Prophet chest. He was not talking about the collection of the Quran in codex.
Okay, so you are saying, okay, so
and you were wrong.
Let us make it clear. Let us make it clear.
and you have to admit.
Nightmare. Let us
wrong.
make it clear. Let us make it clear. I want from you a final answer. Who is the one who preserved the Quran? Muhammad or Allah?
The Quran says Allah will preserve the Quran.
This is not a question.
It's written. It's written.
Choose one from me. Choose. Okay, no problem. I want a clear answer for you. So you, okay. I want you to give me a clear answer so you don't play games later. Who is the one who preserved the Quran? Either you say Muhammad or Allah. Which one?
Allah.
Allah. So Muhammad is not, his duty is not to preserve the Quran. Nowhere. It's Allah.
Allah. That's what the verse says.
Tell me, is this the verse? I am talking to you as a Muslim. You are the one who is teaching me right now. I'm learning from you. I want you to give me your final answer. Your final answer is the one.
Allah says, I will preserve.
Allah says. So
Allah said.
Okay. So it's not Muhammad. You agree? It's not Muhammad. It's Allah.
Allah. Yes. That's what.
Guys, be my witness. Be my witness. It's not Muhammad. It's Allah. So how Allah he say in this verse the following? Let us read together. I hope you will not hang up now and say I need to go and sleep. سنقرؤك فلا تنسى, chapter 87 verse number 6. What does that mean? We are going to make you recite or tell you the recitation and you will never forget it. Does it say that?
It doesn't say the word never. What is the word never?
فلا تنسى.
You will not forget. So, there is no word never. Why did you insert the word never?
You just said you will not forget. What does that mean?
Yeah, will not forget doesn't mean you will never.
If I say you will not forget, that means you will not forget. If I say to you, you will not.
Never.
You will not.
Never means that you will never.
When Allah he say,
no, it doesn't say that.
Is the order of Allah? Is the order of Allah absolute? Okay, so are you saying? So are you saying, Abdul? Are you saying Allah he said to him, you will not forget, but Allah he don't mean it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
He don't mean it.
He forget.
He don't mean it. Allah he don't mean it. He told him, you will not forget, but he don't mean it, right?
Yeah, it can happen. It can happen because that many
what does that mean?
Quran,
guys,
Allah, it could happen. I say you will not commit sin.
Guys,
it doesn't mean
it could
that
happen.
People are not going to commit
if Allah he is God, if you say you will not die, you will not die.
No,
if Allah is God, what do you mean it will not happen?
Give me time and show you many verses when Allah
okay,
says
hold on. Is that your interpretation, or this is the interpretation of a scholar? That it could happen.
I mean, the Prophet can forget. Yeah, it can happen.
No, that's not the question. That's not the question. The interpretation of the verse I just gave you, where Allah he says, I'm going to make you, I will recite for you, and you will not forget. Who is the one who said that does not mean he will not forget? Is that you, Mr. Nightmare? Or this is
no, sorry. What the problem I have with you that you put.
Who is the one? Okay, give me the answer. Who is the one who taught you it does not mean he will not forget?
No, I didn't say that.
So what it means? It says read for me. This is your Muslim guys. Hold on. Let me mute him. It doesn't. Yeah, it's a never, because God, when He say you will not forget, it means you will not forget. That's it. That's a never. If God said you will not die, it means you will not die. That's forever. That's it. God, this is God, Abdul. This is not a joke. If God he says to you, you will not die, you will not die. You will not forget, you will not forget. So what do you mean? That doesn't mean that he will not forget. It says, and you will not forget. And the verse is in front of us. We will make you recite, so you shall not forget. The mic is yours. We are listening.
Huh?
We are listening.
Why did you put the word never?
It says it's mean forever, because you will not forget.
No.
Okay.
Put the word never.
Yeah, it says that. It says that you will never forget.
No. There is no word never there.
So when Allah he says you will not, you shall not, about the future. Is that about the future? Shall not forget?
Okay, but what is the word never?
Okay, this is your Muslim translation. Does it say and you will not forget, which means the future you will not forget?
Yeah, but where's the word never?
That's it. If I say you will not forget in the future, you will not forget.
People heard it. You use the word never. There is no never there.
See, guys, hold on. Let me put you in a mute in a second, please. Don't talk, guys. In the beginning he said it is not the duty of Allah to preserve the Quran. 3 minutes after, from claiming that it is the chest of the Prophet where the Quran will be preserved, he switched, claiming that it is Allah will preserve the Quran, not the Prophet. Then I spanked him again. I showed him a different verse, because now he insists, as I said before, Allah is the one who preserved the Quran. So he said no in the beginning, then he said yes after that, but yet he claimed that I was wrong, and now he agreed with me. Then he changed his mind and he switched again, and now we are showing him a verse in the Quran saying that the Prophet shall not forget Quran, and he admitted that the Prophet is just a human, he forgot Quran. So the promise of Allah here is a promise of a false God, because if God he said something is going to happen. Isn't it the Quran says if Allah wants something to be, he say be, and it's going to be. Kun fayakun. So Allah said don't forget. The normal thing to happen, you will not forget, and you will never forget, because forgetfulness is not part of your nature no more. For Allah said you will not forget. This is not a choice. This is an order from someone who claimed to be God. If God he says to me you will not sleep, can I sleep for a little bit? No, for he said you will not sleep, that's it. If God he said you will not die, should I die for 2 years or 3 years and then come back to life? No, he said you will not die. The verse is so clear, you shall not forget. But now because he got busted, he got spanked badly, switching from A to C, from C to B, from B to A, he looked like a monkey and he looks so stupid. So now what we get from this, that the Quran, according to Nightmare, in the beginning it was the Prophet will collect the Quran in his chest, then it was Allah will preserve the Quran. Then Allah he said nowhere in the Quran, according to Nightmare, that it is the Prophet he will collect the Quran or he will preserve the Quran. Sorry, to preserve the Quran. But the Quran says it is the Prophet who will preserve the Quran, because you will not forget is about preservation. For what? For the recitation of what? Of the Quran. The mic is yours, Nightmare. I'm going to go make some tea and you can talk as much as you want. Go ahead.
Okay, first he lied. I never say that Allah is not the one who's gonna preserve the, you know, he lied.
Abdul,
when he talked to
Abdul, it is recorded. It's people.
No, because you don't understand English.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It is recorded. You call me. You call me for this purpose. You call me. Listen. You call me just to prove to everybody that I did lie when I said Allah will preserve the Quran. You call me for this reason.
No. You're talking about. You're not talking about. You're talking about the collection. You told the guy who collect.
Just go. Guys, is it him? I want everybody to go back in the you know what? I'm going to go back in the recording. Hold on. I will do it myself. Don't call me right now, Nightmare. I'm going to call you back. All right? Let me go back in the recording a little bit. Everybody will hear your conversation with me. Hold on. Doesn't mention the name of Muhammad.
Yeah. It says
so the Prophet is just a human, and
we're saying that.
I want to go from the beginning when he called me. Hold on. I'm just looking for Ibn Kathir. Hold on. Go inside the fire and we'll fire Prophet, forget the Quran or not. I will go in the beginning where he called me.
The one we have now is Uthman, but you say was collected. Allah is one who's going to collect.
No. Okay, hold on.
Did you check what the tafsir says about the verse?
Hold on. We will go to the tafsir. No problem. It says, Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'an. Who is the one who is talking?
Okay.
Who is the one who is talking? Who is the one who is talking?
Allah is talking.
Okay. When he say Inna alayna, who is alayna here? Go back to who? Go back to Uthman?
Go back to Allah.
Okay, so it is Allah saying it is on us, which means him, to collect the Quran. Do you agree?
To collect it in the Prophet chest. That's what the tafsir says.
Okay, see guys, to collect it in the Prophet chest. Now we continue.
He's gonna collect in the Prophet chest, not in the codex, not in the book.
All right. Are you saying the Prophet he remembered the Quran?
Well, that's what he said. It's in Prophet chest. That's what the tafsir.
Guys, he said now that the Quran, the Prophet will remember the Quran. This is what he said. I said, are you saying the Prophet will remember the Quran? He said, yes, that's what I said. And then 2 minutes after, he said the Prophet, he forget Quran.
Says, even he didn't say I'm gonna collect it in collection the book. You're totally wrong.
This is not the question. I'm asking you.
Well, you have to admit that you were wrong.
First. No. You will see who's wrong. You have to admit it. You are wrong about what? That Allah will preserve the Quran. You see? You have to admit it that Allah will preserve the Quran. You are wrong when you said that. But now he is debating me, trying to prove it. Do you believe? You just say that the Prophet, the Quran means that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. Is that correct?
That's what this. That's what this.
Don't tell me that's what. See, guys, he just admitted now again that the tafsir says Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. Let me play it again. Here we go. For the slow one. Not the question. I'm asking you.
Well, you have to admit that you were wrong. First.
No. You will see who's wrong. Do you believe? You just say that the Prophet, the Quran means that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. Is that correct?
That's what this. That's what this.
Don't tell me that's what. Tell me. I want your answer. I want a confirmed answer. Are you saying to me, and you believe that Allah, He meant by this that the Quran will be preserved in the chest?
Will be collected in the Prophet's chest. Yes.
Okay. Did the Prophet of Islam forget any Quran?
Yeah, maybe he has forgotten, like any other human being. Probably he forgot something.
This is another question. This is another question. Did he preserve the Quran or not preserve the Quran? If he forgot one verse, it means he is not preserving the Quran. So the question is very simple. Did your Prophet forget the Quran or not?
No, not the whole Quran. Maybe he forgot some verses.
Maybe he forgot some verses. Guys, did you hear it? Maybe he forgot some verses. So this verse in the Quran is a lie. Because Allah saying, and you just said that it's what he meant, that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet, and you just admitted now that maybe the Prophet he forgot some.
He is a human being.
It doesn't matter. Do Allah know that he is a all of you Muslims are a human being, so what the point? All of you are a human being at the end of the day. So you are the one who said, not me, that this verse mean that the Quran is going to be preserved in the chest of the Prophet. That's your answer, not mine. I have already heard you, and I asked you 4 times. I asked you 4 times.
That's the answer of the scholar.
Don't be stupid now. Don't be stupid now. If you don't believe in it, don't tell me that. So he confirmed again that the verse is speaking about preserving the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. Look how many times he confirmed it. But then 2 minutes after, he will say no. It is Allah who preserve the Quran. I mean, it's recorded. It is there in the front of your eyes, and it's still they lie, and he deny it. He said, I did not say that. Where I said that? Where I said that? It's recorded. You said that. You said that the Prophet chest is where the Quran will be preserved. And then 2 minutes after, he said, no, nowhere in the Quran it says the Prophet will preserve it. It is Allah who will preserve it. The answer of the scholar.
No,
okay. I asked you, do you believe in this? You said yes.
Of course I believe.
Okay, and so how the Prophet forget? How the Prophet forget if your God? Listen. If your God said, I will make you go inside the fire, and fire will not burn you. Can Allah do that?
Of course he can do that.
Thank you very much. So if Allah said that, and then you go inside the fire and you get burned, it's mean Allah is a liar. Now here, Allah, he said, according to you, that this verse mean that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet.
No. It doesn't say preserve. It's jamr. That's the difference.
You see, guys, just a minute ago, he said it's going to preserve. Now it's me collect. The same. I mean, in the 5 minutes, he contradict himself tons of time. Nightmare, call me. Call me, Abdul. Let us continue this comedy. Yeah, I am tricky. Why not? Why am not? I trick the Muslims because they are liars. I make you say you lie, and then I get you busted. This is what I do. You call it tricky, you call it whatever you want. Who care? It's not my fault that I'm smart. Yes, Nightmare. So
Okay.
So who is going to collect the Quran? Final answer: Allah or Muhammad?
Where?
Don't tell me where. I'm asking you as a Muslim.
No. Where, in the book or in the prophet's chest?
So what does that mean in chest? Did Allah write Quran by his hand?
No. What? Don't ask what Allah is going to do. That's not.
Don't tell me where. Don't tell me where. Who is going to preserve? Who is going to preserve the Quran? Who is going to preserve the Quran? I don't care how he preserve it.
Who's going to preserve the Quran? Is going Allah.
Allah. How? How?
Well, how? I mean, you know, the Quran is not. People.
No, I don't know. I don't know. No, you tell me. You tell me. How Allah preserve the Quran? I'm asking you. Tell me how.
How? By making people memorize it.
So not Muhammad.
No, that's the job of Allah. He's gonna make you memorize it. This is how.
What is the job of Allah? What is the job of Allah?
Allah make you memorize the Quran.
Okay. Allah will make the Muslims memorize the Quran or forget the Quran.
He's gonna make them memorize the Quran. That's why Muslims.
The verse in front of us. The verse.
Allah give them.
Okay. Can you show me one verse in the Quran? Can you show me one verse in the Quran that says that Allah will make the Muslim memorize the Quran?
What you just mentioned the verse to me that
this one is about Muhammad.
No,
This is about Muhammad.
Well, the same thing. Muhammad also.
No, you say. I asked you. Is it Muhammad or the people or Allah? You said it is the people. So now this verse is speaking about Muhammad.
No. I'm not saying just the.
So now, can you show me one verse? This verse in front of us is about Muhammad. He will not forget the Quran. Can you show me one verse in the Quran? It says that the Muslims will not forget the Quran.
Not necessarily. If I don't show you the verse, it means that the Muslims gonna forget the Quran.
There's another question. There's another question. Why Allah he says? Why Allah he said? I just approved to you. I just approved it. I have evidence in front of your screen. It says Allah he promised Muhammad that you will not forget. You shall not forget. Allah he did not give the promise to the Muslims. He gave the promise for one person. His name is Muhammad. So who is the one who preserved the Quran?
Allah.
So why he's saying to Muhammad you shall not forget?
What do you mean? Why he said to Muhammad?
What the point of saying to me and you will not forget it if you will forget it? What the point of this promise? I mean, if I say to you,
okay, women. When he say you go to forget, you mean the whole Quran is gone? That's what he's trying to say.
My friend, does he say to him you will not forget all the Quran or part of it? He said you will not forget. So you will not forget anything. Whatever I say to you, you will not forget. This is the promise. I will recite to you. He recite what? Songs? He recite for him the dancing or recipe about how to make food? No. He recite Quran. So I will recite to you and you will not forget. So the promise not to forget what? Quran. Correct?
Yeah, he will not forget the Quran.
You will not forget the Quran. Did he say? Did he say you will not forget all the Quran? Some of the Quran? No. He said you will not forget the Quran. So the Quran is the Quran. Anything is Quran. He will not forget. Doesn't matter. A chapter, a verse, a word.
Doesn't say
it says that. That's what it says. This is what it says. Okay, let me get you busted. One more. Which interpretation you want me to read for you about this verse? Choose one. In the beginning, as you said, it is not Allah. Allah will not preserve the Quran. It is in the collecting the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. I said, okay, let's go to which interpretation you want. We want to Ibn Kathir. We don't want to play the video again. So you switch. In the beginning, it was not Allah will collect the Quran. It was the chest of the Prophet will collect the Quran. Then you said it's not about preserving the Quran, it's about just collecting the Quran. Then we read Ibn Kathir and we find it says that he is going to do hifz to the Quran, which means to preserve the Quran. And then I ask you, the Prophet, he will forget some Quran or not? He said, obviously, I believe in that. He will not forget. And then he said, after that, when I get you busted, he said, oh, the prophet is just a prophet, a human, he can forget. Then I showed you this verse where Allah, he made a promise that he will not forget anything. Because when you say you will not forget, it means you will not forget. Nightmare. I really feel sorry for you. Do you want to denounce Islam, my friend? Take the mic.
You Ottoman don't hear it. That is you say that
nightmare.
Who collected.
Nightmare.
But Allah is, I'm the one who's gonna collect the Quran.
Everyone heard you. Everyone heard you. Everyone heard you.
Allah, he was not talking about the Quran that we have. In the book. He was talking about the Quran in the prophet chest. Admit that you are wrong.
The one we have, guys, did you hear this? The one we have is not the one in the prophet chest.
No, that's not what I'm talking. We're talking about writing down in the codex.
So Allah, he don't want the Quran to be written?
The one written in the codex, it was not by
okay. So let's make it clear. Let's make it clear. It was not the wish of Allah to write down the Quran. Is that correct?
No, that's a stupid question. We are talking about.
Okay, my friend. We are talking about nightmare. Let us say it's a stupid question, huh? As you said, no problem. Can you answer the stupid question? Is it the will of Allah to make the Quran to be written as a book, or Allah, he want the Quran to be only in the chest of the prophet?
We don't know. We don't know.
Why you are saying you do not know?
Because
why you are saying? So why you are saying?
We don't know.
Why you insist about the chest and now you do not know? Why you insist? Okay. Hold on. Did Allah in the Quran use the word book?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the book which Allah he spoke of?
The book in Arabic, it does not mean the book like it mean in English. You get many pages. Only on page. It's called a book.
Okay. No, you are wrong. The word mushaf, it can be one page.
What is the word mushaf?
Okay. Let me ask you what the word mushaf mean.
It's not mentioned in the Quran. The word mushaf.
No, not mentioned.
No.
Why it's not mentioned?
Why you didn't know? If you didn't know that you mean you have no degree.
Okay.
Probably
because
the
word never mentioned in the Quran. The mushaf. Listen, guys. Listen to this. Listen to this. Guys, the word mushaf is not in the Quran. Is that correct?
It's not mentioned.
All right. Why the Quran is called mushaf then?
It's just a name. Give it to it like later. It's like the word Bible is not mentioned in the Bible.
All right. Nowhere in the Quran, nowhere in the Quran, this word is mentioned. Is that correct?
No, I don't think so.
All right. And are you looking at the screen? Are you looking at the screen?
Okay, show me the word.
I'm showing you tons of verses in the Quran speaking about the mushaf.
In Arabic, show it to me.
I'm showing it to you in front of you. Read. Look at the screen.
I don't see. The screen is still.
Oh, the screen is not coming. No, not people coming. They can't see it. Guys, do you see the screen? Is the screen is showing? Is the screen is showing for you guys?
The word mushaf is Ethiopian, Habashi.
No, okay. So guys, did you learn something now? The word mushaf is Ethiopian. So Allah is borrowing a word from the Ethiopian, but yet he claimed the Quran to be
Where is okay, show
me
the word
anyway, it's in the front of you. Rasulun min Allah yatlu suhufan mutahhara.
Suhuf. That's not mushaf.
Yeah.
Idiot.
So what suhuf mean? Does mushaf, you idiot? So what suhuf mean?
No.
What suhuf mean? What suhuf mean? What suhuf mean? What suhuf mean?
It's not mushaf.
What suhuf mean?
Suhuf is not mushaf.
What? Okay, what suhaf and what mushaf? Explain to us.
No, it's mushaf. it's Ethiopian.
Abdul, what suhaf and what mushaf mean? Explain to us. I'm listening.
Idiots. Suhuf, jam' sahifa.
And what mushaf mean?
So suhuf is the plural of sahifa. Sahifa is like a page.
All right.
What somebody with master's degree doesn't know that.
Does it say? Does it say? Let me show you that you are. Let me show you that you are a donkey. You said suhuf. You said suhuf. You said you donkey. That suhuf are for singular, correct? Did you say that?
No.
Did you say that?
Suhuf is used for plural.
For plural.
Donkey.
Okay, mushaf is for. Mushaf is for what?
Sahifa is singular.
No, that's not the question. This is not the question. We're not talking about sahifa. We're talking about mushaf and suhuf. We are talking about suhuf and mushaf. Mushaf is a singular or plural name?
Suhuf is something else. Suhuf is like suhuf is like maybe it's like scripture or something like that. It's not. Is it written or not written? Is it written or not written? No, the word mushaf is not written in the Quran. It's not.
No, listen to the question. The word suhuf. The word suhuf. Is it about pages, written pages, or it's about something else?
Written pages, but it's not mushaf. Mushaf is an Ethiopian word.
All right. So why you Muslims call the Quran mushaf if it's not meant to be called mushaf?
What do you mean? They gave it name. It's the whole thing.
Who gave it the Quran? Who gave it the name? What do you mean gave it the name? Why you call it mushaf if it is not mushaf? If it is not book?
The word mushaf is like a codex.
What codex? Okay, here the word suhuf is the word suhuf. Is the word okay. Is the word suhuf is the same as the word mushaf? Is the word suhuf is the same as the word mushaf?
No, it's not.
So what's the difference between them?
The difference between them is completely. The other one is an Arabic word, another one is Ethiopian word.
Okay, explain to me what this word mean and what the other word mean.
Suhuf, I mean, in you go if you want to give you the scholar definition, I can look at it and read it for you.
Okay. Now today you are our scholar. Today you are our scholar. What suhuf mean? What suhuf mean? What suhuf mean and what mushaf mean? Okay, just tell us what mushaf mean and what suhuf mean. Very simple. Just tell us what this mean and what this mean.
Mushaf is like codex.
What codex? What does that mean? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's the problem. You don't know. Is
that a book?
I told you.
Okay, is the word mushaf? Okay, is the Quran a codex? Is the Quran a codex? Is the Quran a codex?
Quran is it's like a codex. You write the books, pages like a chapter.
Okay,
here.
Books, is the word suhuf? Is the word suhuf? Is a codex? Is the word suhuf codex?
That's exactly. I will translate that as a codex.
Okay.
Codex.
So now you are saying the word suhuf is codex and the word mushaf is codex. Are you saying both are codex?
You don't know English. I say the word mushaf mean codex. I didn't say sahifa mean.
Okay. So what suhuf mean? No, you said that. So what suhuf mean? We go back from zero.
I didn't say that.
Okay. What the word suhuf mean? We go from zero. What the word suhuf mean? Is it codex?
No, I didn't say codex.
Okay. So what it mean? So what suhuf mean?
Suhuf means pages.
Pages, guys. It's a book. Then it's a codex.
No, I didn't say that. Sahifa. I mean something that you want. So both they mean both. Both words they mean the same thing. Both of them they are pages. No. Mushaf does not mean sahifa. No.
So okay, we go back from zero. What the word mushaf mean? Codex. Correct?
Codex.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many? Is it one page or many pages? It could be only one page or it can be many pages.
No, a codex is not a page. Let me give you the definition.
No, don't. Just tell me the answer. Just short because we want to get the answer. Abdul. Okay. No. Just okay. Codex. Codex. Is this codex? Is it can be many pages or it have to be one page?
Let me just give you a
no, don't give me, just give me the answer. I want the answer.
No,
I want you to give me the answer. I'm going to type it on the screen. So codex, is it about one page or it's about many pages?
Just let me give you the name.
No, don't give me. I want the answer first. Is this codex, the word mushaf, Is it about one page or many pages?
It's about books.
Books. Thank you very much. Now, the word suhuf, is it books or one page?
Suhuf, it's pages.
I'm going to show everybody that you are a liar. What do you say? It's challenge between me and you.
Let me show you what is the
No, I want to show you. Here we go. This is your translation. This is your Muslim translation. It says the books of Abraham and Moses. Why it says books?
No, that's it. Don't give me the translation.
Okay, which translation you accept?
You have to go. You have to go. Okay.
Hold on. I want you in the front of everybody to tell me which interpretation you like to read for this chapter I'm reading for you.
The term is.
Don't tell me stop lying, stop playing games. I muted you. Don't talk. I want you to name for me the interpretation for the verse. Suhuf Ibrahim wa Musa. Which interpretation you think is going to support your statement that this is about pages, not about books? Give me the name of the interpretation. Let me get you busted.
And then the word must have.
Which one? Give me the interpretation you like. No, listen. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Let me hit you in the nose and everybody will see you bleeding. Tell me the interpretation you like. Your choice.
You're picking one at you.
No, you. No, I want you to tell me the interpretation you like. The same as we did in Ibn Kathir. Which one you like?
Put Ibn Kathir, no problem.
Okay, so you said I want everybody to remember that this does not mean books. It means pages. Read carefully. And he said, let us see Ibn Kathir, be my witness. It's recorded. Okay. Here we go. We go here. And we are going to search for it. All right. And we will find Ibn Kathir. We are in Ibn Kathir, my friend. Are you ready?
But you're trying to say that the word must have.
Don't tell me I'm trying to say. Don't tell me I'm trying to say. You said Ibn Kathir, and you said this is not about a book, it's about pages. Correct? What is the pages of Moses and what is the pages of Abraham? Read for me. This is Ibn Kathir. Do you read it?
What are you talking about? In the Arab time, there were no books.
So now what are we going to buy? What do you mean no book? No book. What do you mean no book? The Quran keep calling Abdul. What are you talking about? Verse is speaking about Moses and Abraham. You said that this verse is not about books. But this is about the book of Abraham and the book of Moses.
No. When you say the books in Arabic, it does not mean a book with pages 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we have.
You are the one who said. You are the one who said this is not about.
So how it could be like sheet of paper or something like that. It's not really a book in the sense that we have in English.
Okay. No. So why Allah he called the Jews the people of the book if they don't have a book?
We're talking about the Jewish people. They have a book.
Okay, this verse is speaking about the Jewish too.
No, Abraham, he was not a Jew. Abraham.
What about Moses?
Well, Moses, according to the Muslim, he was a Muslim. He was not. Judaism has to do with after Moses.
He was a Muslim. He was a Muslim.
Judaism.
Okay, so why Allah he called them Jewish if they are not Muslims? Why he called them Jewish? Why they are called Jews but yet still they are Muslims? He called them Jews as Muslims.
Right. Also, he called Abraham and also he called them Muslims. in the Quran.
Yeah, but you said the Jews are not Muslims.
I'm talking about the prophets. They were Muslims.
Abdul, let us go back to that, to the point. Is the word, can you find me one scholar support your statement that the word suhuf does not mean the Torah and the book? Can you show me one? Just one.
From what I know, that only the
I don't want from what you know. I want, can you show me one scholar?
Okay, but now you are changing the topic. First, you told me that the word mushaf is mentioned in the Quran.
Guys, read with me. When I asked you, let me mute. Yeah, it is mentioned in the Quran because mushaf is suhuf. This is how idiot you are. So you said, you are the one who said it's not mentioned in the Quran. So if it's not mentioned in the Quran, why you Muslims call it mushaf? You said this is an Ethiopian word. So the Ethiopian is the one who call your name a book, mushaf, and you Arab take it from them. The fact is that your God Allah, your prophet, who is your God, he stole that word from the Ethiopian as you claim, and then he put it in the Quran. And this is why the Quran, or the Muslims, call the Quran and other books mushaf. The book of Moses is mushaf, and the book of Abraham is a mushaf, and the Quran is a mushaf. Here we will see that all the Muslim translation translate the word suhuf, which Nightmare he said it does not mean books. All Muslim translation translate it as books, all of it. If we change the translation, let us go back. This is 87:18. Yusuf Ali. Let us see Yusuf Ali. Books of Moses, Abraham and Moses. Let us see there's different translation. Shakir. Remember, this is Muslim translation. Here is coming as the scriptures of Abraham and Moses. Okay. But remember, he is the one who said it's a codex. But this scripture must be written. Okay. The books of Abraham and Moses. Go back. Which one we didn't see yet? Muhsin Khan. The scripture of Moses and Abraham, and this scriptures is written as books. Actually, not only that, the Quran confirm that those suhuf is written by the hand of Allah. Allah, he wrote the whole Torah for Moses. How Moses he get his suhuf? The one he is saying is just pages, not a book. This idiot. He got it by Allah hand, which is written by Allah hand on the tablet. It does not mean a book. So Allah did not give Moses a book. No, he gave him pages. You know. Nightmare. I'm going to ask you this question. Did Allah give Moses a book or suhuf? The mic is yours. I'm waiting for the answer. What Allah gave Moses? Did he give him written book or he gave him pages?
I'm gonna give you the meaning of the word.
No, I want the answer. No problem. You can give me whatever you want. Allah, he gave Moses the suhuf. Is the suhuf was a book or it was pages?
No, it was not the book, the sense that we have right now in English. No.
I was talking about the English now. Don't be stupid. I'm
asking
that's Allah. I'm not talking about the English one. Stop playing games. Did Allah? I'm not talking about English. I'm not going to talk about translation. Allah gave Moses a book or pages.
What if I say book? It doesn't mean the book that we have.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, did he give him written book or he gave him written pages?
Written pages, written books, the same thing in Arabic.
No.
It's the same thing.
Did he give him a written book or just written pages?
Written pages or written book in Arabic is the same thing.
No.
That's
is it a pages? A pages can be 2 pages. And it's not together.
Even one page in Arabic is called a book. Did you know that?
Listen. No, I'm talking about that verse in the Quran speaking Allah gave Moses, he gave him what? What he gave him?
He gave him a kitab.
Okay, what that kitab contain? How many pages?
Several pages.
How many several?
Oh, we don't know.
Is it all the Torah?
Yeah, it must be all the Torah.
All the Torah. How big is the Torah?
I don't know how big it is.
400 pages.
In Quran, we don't.
How many pages?
Say.
Okay.
In the Bible,
okay.
is
So
five books.
okay. So it is hundreds of pages, correct?
Yeah, it could be 100.
Okay, so it's a book.
Yeah.
What we call a book, for it is many pages.
Yeah. Why in Arabic only one page is called also a book?
You know, it's about what you meant by that. The verses here is speaking about a book. It's not about a page.
Okay. What is the مصحف؟ مصحف مجلد أو كتاب يضم مجموعة من الصحف.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. So
okay.
The dictionary just agreed with me.
No, but yeah, but
Nightmare.
No, he doesn't agree with
what
you.
What is the food you eat every day? Honestly, what do you eat every day? The Quran says clearly that Allah, he wrote the Torah by his hand, and the Torah is a big, huge book, all of it. You see, the Christians and the Jews believe that God gave the 10 Commandments to Moses, but you Muslims don't believe in that. You Muslims believe that the whole book was given to Moses on the tablet. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a book. It was not pages.
Repeat your question.
Nightmare is very slow in his area. Allah, he wrote the whole Torah for Moses by his hand, all of it. Is that correct?
Yeah, but that's what it's not mentioned in the Quran. Maybe it's mentioned in the Hadith.
Okay. Hold on. And Allah, he wrote the interpretation for the Torah too. Is that correct?
Maybe it's in the Hadith. That's not in the Quran.
It's not in the Quran. Are you sure?
The Quran says that Allah wrote the Torah with his hand.
Yes.
I don't recall any verse where he says he wrote the Torah with his own hand.
Okay, let me show you. You see, Nightmare, I don't know what mosque you go to, and the one who teach you is an idiot. You know, if we go and we look in the Quran, it's getting dark here. I cannot even see the keyboard. Okay. وكتبنا له في الألواح من كل شيء موعظة وتفصيلا. We wrote for him in the tablet everything, from everything, with interpretation too. Like interpretation. Imagine the Torah is coming with interpretation. I mean, this is amazing how big is going to be the Torah is. Not only verses.
No. Repeat the verse what he says.
Abdul, a second ago you said you never heard of a verse like now, and now you are saying to me, no, it doesn't mean that. You never heard of it before. How come you get the meaning of this verse, but you never heard of it before?
No, let me just repeat the verse.
Listen. A second ago, everybody heard you saying you never heard such a thing before.
Yes, I never heard.
You did not even hear me correctly, and you are going to correct me. How is that? I mean, this is magical. That is no. You said no. You said no.
No, repeat the verse.
No. Why you said no? Why you said no? Then, if you did not hear the verse yet.
What do you say? I told you repeat the verse. That's it.
Okay. Listen. وكتبنا له في الألواح من كل شيء موعظة وتفصيلا لكل شيء. What does that mean? Translate for us.
The voice got cut.
Okay. Let me say it again. No problem. وكتبنا له في الألواح من كل شيء موعظة وتفصيلا لكل شيء. Interpret for us. Give us translation.
The word tafsir is detail.
Details. Okay. So what? Translate the whole thing for us. I'm listening. Translate. The whole sentence. We did read.
وكتبنا له, we have written to him من كل شيء, from everything, and in detail, not interpretation, in detail.
Okay, what details mean?
In detail, you know what detail mean?
No,
detail mean in English.
What details mean?
Detail is not interpretation.
Let me explain to you, Abdul. It says وتفصيلا لكل شيء, an explanation for everything.
وتفصيلا لكل شيء, everything in detail.
Yeah, why the details? What the point of the details? What the point of the details?
Everything in detail.
No, not everything in detail. No, وتفصيلا لكل شيء, interpretation for everything, explanation for everything. Do you agree or no?
According to my understanding.
Don't tell me according to your understanding. This is Arabic. This is Arabic. This is Arabic. وتفصيلا لكل شيء.
If the scholar says interpretation, yeah, I could be wrong.
Okay, so is it? Okay. Let it go. So Allah, He wrote to Moses in the tablet everything, and after He said everything, or from everything, about everything, He added وتفصيلا لكل شيء. He already said from everything. So what تفصيلا mean? Already He said, I wrote everything for him. From everything, about everything.
وتفصيلا لكل شيء. He also repeat كل شيء the second time.
Right, but before it there is تفصيلا. Before it there is تفصيلا. So He wrote about it all, and now He confirmed that what He wrote, that He wrote تفصيلا, explanation. Correct?
Does the scholar says تفصيلا mean explanation?
We will see what the scholar is saying. I'm asking you now.
That's because according to me تفصيل mean detail.
I mean, you keep saying according to you as if you are something like a big deal. What according? Who are you to say?
No. I'm not big deal. I never said I have master's degree.
So don't tell me. Okay, so what تفصيلا لكل شيء mean?
It could be explanation, but I want to see the scholar, what the scholar has to say.
So it could be explanation. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it could be.
All right. Okay. So Allah, He wrote everything. So imagine how big this book is. So why you are saying it's pages? You said never been a book, and it's not about the book. But He wrote everything in the Suhuf to Moses by His hand. So He did not give him pages, He gave him big, huge book. I feel sorry, by the way, for Moses. I mean, imagine, imagine. Hold on. Imagine, guys. Imagine. Hold on. I'm going to mute you. Don't talk. You are muted, guys. Here, this is a story proving to us how stupid the Quran is, because what the Quran is saying here, that Allah, He wrote to Moses about everything with details. Not the Ten Commandments. Everything. Imagine if God want to write for us everything by His hand, how big the truck Moses he need to carry the tablet. Remember, those are tablets written in stones, and Moses have now to carry them all. And look, Nightmare, he said, it does not mean explaining. This is the translation of the Muslims, and he himself, he read for me always from Yusuf Ali. It says, we wrote for him the tablet in all matter, both commanding and explaining all things. So yes, it says Allah, He gave him the interpretation, because explaining is the interpretation, how to understand it by explaining. So always the Abdus, they come with the stupid answers, and they say to me, we never heard this before. The same as he said to me before, I never heard that God is a spirit. Sorry, not a spirit, in Islam. And then we get him busted. So always they speak to me and they say to me, I never heard this before. Where did you get this from? Where in the Quran it says Allah will not make Muhammad forget the Quran? I never recall. I mean, how many times this guy, he said to me just today, I never recall anything. Just in one call. And then I show him the verse. I never recall. Where? I don't know. Where? I don't know, and I don't know if the scholars, they mean, if the scholars they say maybe, and then we show him what the scholars they say. So the word suhuf is about books, not about pages. And here imagine how stupid this lie is, that the poor Musas have to carry thousands of tablets, not hundreds, because here it says that he gave him in the written the handwritten of Allah about everything. I mean, do you know what everything mean? How many tablet Allah gave Moses? Million, 2 million, 7 million. How many books of interpretation we have for the Quran, and until now the Muslims even cannot explain the Quran. And why Allah he gave Moses interpretation for his book, but he did not give Muhammad interpretation for his book? And how he can write everything about everything that will take Moses like a billion years to deliver it, not only to carry the tablet. You know, speaking to Muslims is like speaking to children who they argue, but they do not know they argue about what. Or what he know, he's speaking to Christian Prince, so whatever he say, I will say to him, you are wrong. And then we talk, and he got busted. Once after once after once after once. And this is the story always with the Muslims. Anyway, thank you very much, Nightmare. Today we have enough for one night. You can call us tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I will do a live podcast. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I think we have enough for today. And I hope you guys, you have a good time to go with us today. Feel free to invite Muslims to call me and to get me busted and to show everybody how much ignorant I am. People who speak Arabic, people who don't speak Arabic, it doesn't matter. Actually, those who speak Arabic is a lot easier to get them busted and to show everybody how ignorant they are. As you see, this guy, he speak Arabic, he go to the mosque, he pray 5 times a day, but each time we say something to him, he say, I never recall. Where? I never recall. Nowhere. I never heard this before. Where it says, I never recall that the Allah Quran says you will not forget. Maybe in the hadith, hadith. You see, and when he talked to me, he tried to explore what I'm saying. He is sure from one thing, that this guy, when he says something, there is something coming. So now Nightmare, he starts saying, I am not sure, I never heard it. Is it the Quran? You know, he's waiting for me to say yes, you know, to cover how embarrassing it is that he never heard of this before. And then you ask yourself, how many times this guy did read his book? Never. Because why you never recall? And when you show him the verse saying that Allah, he said you will not forget the Quran, he said it doesn't say never. If Allah said you will not die, do he need to say never? That's it, you will not die. You will not forget, you will not forget. Anyway, I hope I know that all of you guys really miss me, and I miss you, all of you too. And as you see, I keep my promise. When I was abroad, you have almost like every day or two a video. So I was away, but I did not really stay away from you. I keep always my promise, and I was delivering my video, even though it was taking me too much time to load the video because the net is very slow. But now we are here and we are doing live podcast, so please inform everybody. And as you see, it's very interesting to hear the voice of the Muslims speaking their stupidity and their ignorance, and pray for them. You know, I am not against anyone. I don't hate this guy Nightmare. I believe in his heart he's a good person. I don't believe he's a bad person. I believe in his heart he's a good man. I believe he have a good family. Actually, I can feel in his tone that he's coming from a good family, not a trashy one. But he is stubborn, trying to prove me wrong, because he feel that when I am showing how stupid this religion is, as if I'm showing him how stupid he is. But this is not the point. The point is Islam is stupid. Islam is full of contradiction. Islam is meaningless. This book is crazy. Allah, he says, I'm going to collect the Quran, but then they say to me it's the chest of the Prophet, and then we find the Prophet forget the Quran. And then we find that the Quran says you will not forget the Quran. It's madness. But I understand that anyone, he is a Muslim, he speak to me, he have to resist, because it is painful. A person who pray, he believe this God is true God, etc., and then you are showing him that this God is an idiot. So what do you think he would do? He will resist. In the beginning they resist, but later they leave Islam. Most of those who left Islam after listening to my videos, etc., do you remember the guy who was in ABN? What's his name? I forget, you know. He himself in ABN, he told me, he reminded me that he used to come to my chat room and he used to argue with me when he was a Muslim. He argue, he's stubborn. Maybe it took him 6 months, a year, I don't know. But then he said, you know, I used to come and argue with you, and actually I don't remember him, because I know I speak to a lot of people, however, know who left Islam, who stays, who you know. He said I used to come to your room and argue with you when I was a Muslim. So it's very normal to be stubborn in the beginning, because it's very painful to find that you were idiot praying to a doll. It's like, you know, when I was in Asia now, last 2 months, you know, I saw how the Buddhas, they have their toys. I saw a girl, guys, honest to God, in the market. Do you know those things you hang in your like in your keys, like little toys, something like that, or those you hang in your car? Honest to God, she was praying in front of them. But I'm sure that this woman is a good woman. There is no way this woman is a bad woman. You can tell she's praying from her heart, and you know, like, you know, she is like praying. I mean, like, she is a very strong believer, but she's praying to little toys, the one you hang in your car mirror. How a human being sometimes can be a fool. The Muslim, he confirmed, you know, he convinced himself that he is not a pagan, but everything about Islam is about paganism. He tried to confirm to himself by repeating, just not by understanding, that his God is a real God. But then when you go in details, you find that this God does not exist. Like this guy, he is 50 years old and he think all his life that his God is a spirit. So what you were praying was the wrong God. You're praying to the spirit God. 50 years of your life praying to the wrong God. And now you're praying to what? To the God who is at a spirit? They don't even know who is their God. They don't know what the meaning of their God. What Allah mean? How many times we keep asking what the word Allah mean? Nobody knows. For this is not an Arabic word. The whole religion is stolen from others. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like what we do, and invite your friends, tell them about what we do here. And with my love to all the Muslims, I really pray to my Lord from my heart that He will open your heart and your eyes, and He will make you see that Islam is a very, very bad cult. It's a horrible cult. And the Christians, when they speak to you about your cult, they don't hate you. For Jesus, He taught us to be a loving people. Always stay away from people who teach you hate, who teach you violence. Hate always lead to violence, and that is Islam. This is why the Muslims are killing each other. You cannot find one single Muslim country don't kill each other in the name of God. For their God, He cannot enjoy his life unless people they shed blood. I watch videos on YouTube, and you will see the Shia killing the Sunni, and the Sunni killing the Shia, and the Sunni killing the Sunni, and the Shia killing the Shia, etc. But each one of them, when he killed, he praised Allah. For this God, he praised bloodshed. This God cannot sleep unless people they are shedding the blood of each other, for this is the devil. The true God, he is the one who gives the message of love and peace and forgiveness, and that is what Jesus is about. Love your enemy, pray for them. You will not find in the United Nations, which is they claim it is the highest authority of defending human right, whatever, blah blah blah. You will not find the sign, or nobody there even to say love your enemy. Even from those Western countries, like who dare to say love the Russian? Who dare from the Russian to say love the American? For nobody is brave enough to practice the love of everybody and not to have enemies. You see, human beings spend billions and trillions of dollars, people dying everywhere, looking for jobs, people suffering to pay their bills. But we spend a lot of money for weapon, for a very simple reason, because nobody is following Jesus. If everybody love your enemy, then nobody need a weapon, and nobody will be a criminal, and nobody will be anything wrong. If if I take from Jesus just a few words and we practice it, the whole world will be different. And if we take a few words from Muhammad, the world already is messed up. Shooting, killing, slaughtering. I mean, one name for me one day, just one. No car bombing, no bombing, no killing, no slaughtering in the name of Allah. Justified officially by the scriptures, which is claimed to be coming from Allah. If I kill someone, if I go right now and shoot a Muslim, what I will say to Jesus? I will say to him, you told me to kill? No, he did not say to me, go and kill the Muslim. He told me, love your enemy. Okay, he hate you. No, I know that. But I say to you, love them, pray for them. So why you want to kill them? I cannot justify it. I can justify if I'm defending myself. So those who think that Islam and Christianity share the same message, they are really lost. The Messiah is 180 degree the opposite direction of Islam. There's nothing to share. We don't share the same God. We don't share the same scriptures. We don't share the same ethic, because Islam have no ethic. The ethic of Islam is about discrimination. Everything is divided to ranks. People are ranks. There's people deserve to die. There's people should be killed. There's people Allah He hate them. There's people Allah He spread hate between them. In Christianity, the Messiah He came for the whole world. When the Jews they said to the Messiah, "Why you are talking to those people who they are sinners?" Blah blah blah. He said to them, "The doctor he speak. He come to the sick one." That is the true teaching. What do you want me to stay with? I'm the doctor, and I am with the sick one. I came here to save them. The one who is healthy, he do not need me. So thank you for being here, and may the Lord bless you, all of you. And I want to say, forgive me if I was rude with some time, because the Muslims make you nervous. I mean, like angry, let us say, and sometimes you lose your patience, right? But talking to Muslims need a lot of patience. And actually, I believe I have a lot of patience, but still sometimes you lose it. So I want to say thank you, and may the Lord bless you, all of you. And don't forget to share the video with your friends, and to subscribe, and to be here as soon as we go back on air again.